Hello, Akko here again. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed. Right, this episode we are going to go into the Nether, so I've got some obsidian. But first of all, I've got 30 levels, so I want to enchant my... where has it gone? I'll enchant this Thalmium sword, hopefully get repair on it or something nice. So I was going to go to spawn and make a portal there. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to make one here, and I'm actually link it up to spawn by making a little nether thing. Even though we don't need to because I've got Mistcraft, I might just do it for fun. People keep telling me to use this guy, so I've made one. I've not actually used it yet, but there we go. I've got a clipboard. No. Cool, clipboard works off C as well. So, where's there? There it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to relegate my pocket crafting table to there for this episode, and I'm going to use a clipboard and see if I enjoy it. So, okay, so C don't work. So C works when it's on your bar, but not when it's on your in your inventory. So there's one down mark for it up to now, but because I'm gonna have to keep it in my bar. My bar gets quite busy as I get more stuff. So okay, that's okay though. So what have we got here? We can shift click in and shift click out, which is good. That should, yep, that fills things out evenly, which is good. That should empty things. Yep. Not sure what that one does. What's that do? Not sure what that one does yet. And of course all the usual stuff works in there. So okay, I'll give it a try for an episode and see which one I want to use at the end, if I prefer the clipboard or my good old faithful pocket crafting table. So yeah, I'm going to go enchant this. Now what I've been doing off camera yesterday afternoon while I was encoding, I meant to get a second episode done yesterday. What I was going to do, I was going to do a Thalmcraft episode. I started making a Thalmcraft tower. I'm actually going to make that into a windmill. I don't want it looking too magic-y because I want this kind of place looking industrial, even though I think I'm going to have to rebuild pretty much everything I've made up to now once we've got better building materials. So I built this guy. Sun's going down, I need to be quick. And at the minute all I've got is a funky set of stairs that Justice Fiston would always fall off because he's got no stair climbing skills. And I've got this room here which has got a lava block ready for my crucible, Thalmcraft crucible, and I need to go higher, and I'm going to put the portal up on the top of the tower. But I didn't want to, pardon me, I didn't want to go higher yet because I've got 30 levels, so I thought I'd start recording now. I'm going to enchant this sword and then I'm going to come back, build up another. This first layer is like 15 blocks tall. I'm going to make that one, that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there's one in 5 blocks. I'm going to make that to 15 and then do another floor up there, and that's where the portal's going to be, 15 floors above this floor, so we shouldn't hear the portal too much. So yeah, I just wanted to, and I've got my old wee splash pool there, so I can just drop down into that. That's where the portal's going to be, up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enchant this sword, and then I'm going to cut camera, build that up for the portal, and then we're going to head into the Nether. So here we go. Let's hope we get a bit of luck on this. Boop. Oh wow, that was the shittest enchant I've ever had on a sword. Wonderful. So it looks like I'm not using that sword for a while. Well, what a piece of shit. So that can go in there, fucking thing. So I'm going to need a sword, right, so it's just a stone sword, isn't it? Yeah. Now I've got no levels to lose if I do fall off there. I'm going to build that up, and I'll be back when I've got when I'm ready to make the portal. Back in a bit. Okay, I'm back again, and I'm randomly just across here, randomly even. I don't know what word I just said. I just want to show you this. I think this may be because I'm on hard mode, but I just set myself on fire with a bucket of lava to take some damage, and you can see I've got damage and hunger, and if I step in there, then I get the little regen thing along my bar, but it's not actually regening me or giving me hunger back. So I'm guessing that's because I'm in hard mode. I don't think it's a bug. So as I was saying yesterday, if we was playing 1.6 UHC mode, this water might make a difference. Well, if we was playing that, we'd be in hard mode anyway, so it looks like this doesn't actually heal you in hard mode, perhaps. If anyone knows any better, let me know if it is bugged or anything, but that's what I'm guessing there, that just don't work in this mode. So I am going to have to eat some food. So that means I don't actually need that, because it doesn't do me any good. So I can get another bucket of lava. I'm just grabbing a couple of buckets of lava for the smeltery there. We will have that automated very soon, but for now it is a little bit tedious. Right, I'll get back over there and I'll meet you up on the I say roof, but I think I'm going to do another. I think it needs a third tier. I don't think 2 tiers looks tall enough. I'm going to do another tier, probably in yesterday's live stream from where you are now. So people watching the live stream are going to have to put up with me making a big stone cylinder. So yeah, another cylinder and then a big windmill on the side of it. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm back here now, and I might as well keep going. Right then, let's. Well, what I do need, and it's turn that F7 if I keep it on too much. It's scruffy. Grab some melons and stuff as I go by. Let's put some ladders there. I don't know if it looks any good. I just felt it. The front looks a bit boring. Organic. Stick some lava in. Is it actually cooking anything? Nope. So let's stick that. Let's get that tin going. There we go. Right then, I am ready to go to the Nether, I think, with my extremely well set up. Yeah, I need a flint and steel, of course. Will flint be there, and iron, because we're not silly and we haven't got Greg Tech who makes it need steel. Flint and steel, wonderful. Wonderful. Let's go see what kind of shenanigans we can get up in the Nether. See what kind of place it gives me. I put 2 windows in the front there, so it's just 2 gap, and 1 gap in the middle, and a 2 gap at the top, same as that. I think I may have to go 1 block high. I think it's only a 1 gap at the top, isn't it? I may have to make that 1 block higher to make it look right. Oh well. We'll see when we're up there, because we're going up there now. These stairs are temporary, because they are a ball ache, and I won't want to use them forever. I will be making arcane levitators in this building at some point. That's my plan anyway. Use arcane levitators. For now, I've got this horrific staircase that you can get most of the way to the top, fall off and die, or fall off right down to the bottom into the water, and get a little bit angry. So, right, which way is the front? That's the front. Is that 1 gap or 2 gap? It is. Well, it is 2. It just looks weird from up there. Or is it? Is it 1.5? Maybe 1.5, isn't it? I may have to go 1 level higher on here. Not to matter. Right. What I'm going to do is, don't like the fact that you've got to build these bloody even when everything else is odd, but can't be helped. If you watch the UHC, JL, who was playing with Doc, he made a portal really cool. I think is from the Zip Crowd server we're doing it, by putting flocks of water down and just adding buckets of lava. It's made it really nice and quick. Pretty cool. There we go. We've got a nice. Oh, I say nice. We've got a lopsided. Why, Mojang? Why is it lopsided? We've got a nice lopsided portal there. Wonderful. Let's see what kind of horrific spawn we get. First glance doesn't look too bad. I mean, nice solid area at least, not precariously. And I say that it could be 1 block thick down to a big drop to lava. Let's get rid of some of this fire so I don't set myself on fire. Some nether ores there, never iron. I don't think I'm going to use any nether ores. I just wanted to put it in just in case the well save gets used for the main server. I shouldn't be looking at that. I shouldn't be looking at cheaty holes through the world. Well, what level am I? I'm at 75. What I'm looking for, of course, is cordite and ardite. Oh, force stuff in here as well. So a little wander around here. So that's cool. So yeah, cordite and ardite is what I'm looking for. I do also want some nether quartz, of course. Especially as I'm trying to build a bit nicer. Nether quartz is really nice for building. The pillars look really good, and the blocks look really good. But and of course, on top of that, it's really useful for the mods that I've started using it, such as Applied Energistics being a good example that uses quite a lot of nether quartz. Did hear a gas then. I'll not spend too long in here, because I don't want to bore you. So it is tempting to grab the ores, but I decided before I started playing that I wasn't going to, so I am not going to. Right, let's get back to the portal. These spiders no longer, the big spiders no longer spawn millions of little spiders, which is nice, because that was quite horrific. Right, let me stand here, press that button, yep. Portal, I want this available only in the nether, done. So I know where I live. That's going to be lapis, I think. So the problem when you're trying to get cordite is it looks quite a bit like lapis until you get really close. Let's go up here then, see what we can see when it opens up a bit. If it opens up a bit, it seems to open up a bit up there, doesn't it? That's ardite, so we want some of that. Thank you. So that's the whole point of making this alemite pick, is to get cobalt, of course, but you also get ardite. Ardite, I think, is one level lower than cobalt, but you still need an half decent pick to get it. I think is it same as obsidian? Possibly. Come on, let's have a bit. You bastard. I can hear a ghast, and I've not brought a bow, which is silly. Bloody lapis. So for a pick, I'm going to need 2, I believe. 2 ardite and 2. God damn it! 2 ardite, 2 cobalt. Okay, I'm going to have a look around, and I'll record if I find anything interesting, but as it is, I'm not finding much interesting yet, am I? So I'll cut the camera and have a little nosy around, see what I can find in here. Going back, and here's our first cobalt. Ooh, now, I went back to the overworld and grabbed my bow because a ghast started shooting at me. I've just got a bow that I looted, that's actually pretty good durability, so there we go. So now I've got 1 cobalt, 1 ardite, so I could make 1 millennium pickhead or sword blade, but I want a couple of more. Another good thing, of course, we've got is because of Natura, having Natura extra biomes means we get nether wart and soul sand up here, so I can get myself a bit of nether wart at least without finding a what do you call it, nether fortress. So that's pretty cool. So I've got some nether wart, so I can start making potions, which is going to be a wonderful help until I get better armor and stuff. It's nice and dangerous, isn't it? So I'm quite high up. I'm not seeing a nether fortress as yet. Now, one thing that scared the absolute pants off me is I got attacked by a wither skeleton with a bow. Yep, wither skeletons now have bows. I believe that's Dio's doing. And I was not in a fortress. I thought they could only spawn in fortresses as well. So we're getting wither skeletons randomly spawning with bows. And it set me on fire, but I'm not sure if it just knocked me into one of the random things of fire. But I was on fire. I did get down to 2 hearts. I was quite nervous. I was frantically regretting not being recorded because I thought I was going to die. But then I didn't die, so it was alright. Yay! So 2 cobalt. So basically this little mission is going to be, as soon as I get another Ardite, that's probably going to be it. Just so I can get the decent pick med. I might actually do a bit more and try and get enough for a sword as well. I want a rapier. I'm going to go with a rapier as my TC weapon, my Tinker's Construct weapon, because I'm going to go for my normal sword. I'm going to be going with the Sword of the Zephyr. Or I might go one step further. That's an idea. I might go one step further and go for the Tinker's Construct sword, which has actual flight on it, so I wouldn't need a thermostatic harness. Interesting. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, it's going to be a bit tedious again, me running around here, so I'm going to cut for now, and I'll see you in a bit. Damn, that's tempting. I'm not going to do it though. I refuse. Well, sorry to say, you missed a bit of derping. It's not a word that I like to use, that. Yeah. You missed me have a couple of stupid deaths. I've got quite a lot of stuff from the Nether, so I've got quite a bit of netherrack. Couple of things of note. One, gas tiers and these tiers are separate. So as you see, gas tiers will go into a whole lot more, I suspect. Ooh, look at that. Ghastly soul. Soul manipulator. Oh, I don't know what any of this is. Ghastly soul manipulator. Wonderful. Don't know what they are. And then, of course, the brewing makes potion of regen, whereas these tiers that come from the loot bags, they're going to the potions, and that's about it. Our dictionary, you see, they are interchangeable in the our dictionary there, and they're going to innate cause. Okay, I guess yeah, look, gas tiers working them as well. Okay, so they are different, but it's good to have both, I guess. I've got 8 cobalt and 8 ardite, so that's good. What happened was, because I was just like looking away for cobalt and stuff, I was having quite an hard time finding ardite, and after a while I was just milling around. I started watching Luther on BBC iPlayer, so I wasn't really paying attention, and I ended up underneath my portal, and I was pillaring up, and up against a wall. I was pillaring up, and a gas saw me. I started firing back. I run out of arrows, and I ended up getting stuck against the wall. And I was the tainted soil that you can't get through quick with a pick, and I had no shovel, so I ended up getting killed against the wall. I went back and I lost my steel leggings and my cobalt into the lava. So I had about 8 cobalt that I lost. So I managed to get everything else back. Came back, so I had to go back in. It's been about 3 hours since the last bit of the video. So I went back in, I found plenty more cobalt, and coming back, I was digging through a tunnel. I accidentally dug a bit of nether coal, and just before I came out, and loads of zombie pigmen. If you man nether ores, it aggroes zombie pigmen. So loads of zombie pigmen jumped me and killed me again, and that's what really wrecked my armor. I got my stuff back that time though. So here I am. I've got 8 of them and 8 of them, and so I was up to 30 levels, lost it down to 15, up to 30, lost it down to 15 again. So I just mined some nether quartz ore just to get back. So to try and avoid that happening again, running out of arrows, fighting ghasts. Idiot, man. Sorry, I do apologise that I didn't tape it. Didn't record it, because I was, like I said, I was watching telly while I was doing it, so I don't really. I couldn't, even if I could hit the record button, you'd have had the sound of Luther over it as well. And I was in a bit of a panic both times. I can never remember, is it the string that's bent or is it the bow that's bent? I reckon the string's straight and it'll be the bow that's curved. There we go, a nice bow. And I'm going to put my 30 levels on that, hopefully we'll get infinity. Then I won't have to worry about running out of arrows again. The fuck was that? Cheeky bastard. Also, yeah, wither skeleton. I found one wither skeleton in the nether. It will give me a bit of a tickle. And then a bit later on, it was either a wither skeleton riding a spider, a hell spider, which is terrifying in its own right, or it was a hell spider was firing arrows at me. So I don't know if they have bows as well, because of course why wouldn't they have bows as well? Ugh, terrifying shit. I need to put that down there for now. I don't. No, keep it in my inventory. And also there's no silverfish that you get in the strongholds when you go into the end. There's hellfish as well that pop out of netherrack now and again. It's quite interesting. Right, let's hopefully get a better enchant than I got on that sword. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's not. I haven't got. It's pretty much got everything apart from infinity, but it's still a pretty cool bow. I'll try and get an infinity book at some time for that. That's a nice bow. Power 4, punch 2, flame 1. Very nice actually, but it's not infinity. So I have to keep making arrows. So let's get on with what I actually meant to be doing then. I'm going to break that because I don't want these things turning into ingots just for the time being. So the ingot class can go into the chest. Right, the first thing I need then, I need a tool rod. So I'm going to get a bit of wood. And I'm going to make a tool rod out of wood. Bear with me, I know it seems a bit silly. I get a free stick, wonderful. And I'm going to make a sword blade out of wood. Wooden sword blade, thank you very much. A wood wad and a wood sword blade. So now I need to do this thing again where I pour a gold ingot over them. Is it 2 gold ingots over them? I need 2 anyway, I'll put 2 in. And what we're going to do is, on the casting table, put our wooden sword blade on there. Stick, you can go there. Shard of minium can go there. Spare bow can go there. And wood can go there. All good, all good. Just need to wait for this to smelt up, and we can carry on. The portal I think I'm going to move. It's just I don't like it being offset. It infuriates me. So I'll probably put that under the ground somewhere where I can build a nice little even space for it. I might even build a little even pyramid or something. Just something that oof, pardon me, a bit of a yawn there. That fits a bit better. So I've got 2 ingots worth. So how many does this need? Does it need them both? It does need them both. And they haven't worked. Oh, it has worked. Because I've got a hopper. Drops it straight in there, of course. So let's do 2 more. So it's 1 ore's worth is what it needs. And get a wooden wad. There. Wooden rod is quite hard to say correctly. Saw blade. Right, and what else I'm going to want is, what I'm making here is a pick and a rapier. So I'm going to want, on both of these, I'm going to want a paper binding. So let's get a bit of paper. And go into our part builder here. So I'm going to want paper crossbar. Thank you. And I'm going to want a paper tool binding. Thank you. Because they of course give you an extra modifier, which I think is beneficial in both cases. So sword blade. So that wooden one can go there. Oops, not that. I've probably bin that to be honest, but are you liquidated? You are. So now let's get that thing. And now, so tool rod cast. The first one we want a couple of tool rods, so let's put in. So, right, how's this going to work? One of them each is going to get me a pick head. One each will get me a sword blade. and see that's half, so one each should get me 2 tool rods. So that should be all the millennium we need in there. Aeroplane flying by, I apologise if it's loud. So we'll start with saw blade. I'm going to want my, where is it? It'll be pickaxe head, there we go. I'm going to want that. Don't know what happened there, must have clicked on that. I saw something move out the corner of my eye. God, that plane, it's real loud. Back in a sec when that plane's gone and they're melted. Okay, back we are with 3 ingots worth of millennium in there, and the rest of that can go in there for now, out of the way. So what we should be able to get from these 3 is 2 of them, and pop that out. Ah, I thought that was a tool rod. Always fucking up. I'm gonna have to put another one in. God damn it. So I've got a spare saw blade. Ah, shit. Always goes tits up. I've got 1 ingot's worth left, so that's going to go on as if. So now the tool rod's in. Saw blade, get over there. I've got a spare saw blade, wonderful. I'll probably make a long sword as well then. So yeah, what's in there then? So what I should have made 2 of. There we go. And then finally, when them last ones melt, we've got. Well, I'll get a pick head. What a dick. What an absolute Charlie. Keep picking things up by mistake. Get back in there, you. I swapped it for that for some reason. Right, so now at least we can make our rapier, so let's get on with that. So I'm going to want rapier, there it is. And it asks for a saw blade, crossbar, and a tool rod. We can make a rapier. I'm going to call it I am stab. There we go. 3 art space attack damage, 2099 durability, 4 modifiers because it's got an extra one because of the paper crossbar. I am stab. There we go. We've got a nice armor penetrating rapier, and then when this is melted, oh for God's sake, back in a sec. Here we go then. You just saw them pop out of there, so now we have got enough millennium in there to make us our pickaxe head. Hooray! And before I forget, I'll put that ingot one back. Get our pickaxe head out of there. Put the ingot one back, and while I'm here, I can put the clock back as well. Wonderful. And just make sure things are working all right. Let's stick that copper ore in there, and that should turn into ingots. Excellent. So now then, we want to pick. So I will be ruining the day when I lost them 8 cobalt when I come to make a hammer or something, because they obviously take a lot more cobalt or a lot more ardite. There we go. Iron pick. So I was up to iron pick 3, I think, in the last world. I'm going to start with iron pick 1 again, and then if I die, oops. Okay, didn't show you the space. Weird. Iron pick. So I'm going to start with iron pick 1 again. So he's got similar stats to the sword there. 3000 durability, mining speed of 9. Now I think cobalt might actually have a better mining speed. I think it's got 11. So I don't know why I actually use millennium. It's probably not the best way to make them, but it's certainly not the worst. So that's why I don't mind doing like that. And I've got some moss stone out my chest there. I want 2 lots of moss stone. Get our first modifier on each of these, which is going to be. Oh, I don't want 2. I just want 1, thank you. Moss. Can you put 2 on? Wonder. You can put 2 on. Interesting. But I don't want 2 on. 1's good enough. That's got auto repair now, and same with the rapier. Auto repair. So now I am cooking. And what I need to do now then is I need to start building things up for modifiers for these. Now, of course, 2 of the things we can do straight away is 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't want to use 2 diamonds on this right now. Suppose I can do, it's not going to hurt me. Can always get more diamonds. So I'm going to make that into gold blocks. Lovely doing gold blocks in a crafting interface rather than having to do it in a compressor. So 1 gold block, 1 diamond, gets us an extra modifier. So we'll get an extra modifier on each of these ready. So what I need to do now is, how did it auto repair? Does that just want, that wants lapis, and that wants lapis. That one wants loads of quartz, and that one wants loads of redstone. So I've got loads of quartz, but I want to get lapis on it first. So our next mission, I haven't got any lapis at all yet. Our next mission is going to cost me another diamond. And I'm going to need some flowers. Have I got any flowers? 2. Okay, I need to hunt some flowers. I'll sleep, I'll get some flowers, and what we're going to do is make a Twilight Forest portal. Okay then, I am back, and I've decided to place a Twilight portal strangely over here in the water. Nice little trick you can do with your minimum stone, by the way, if you didn't know, is if you mouse over a block, press G, so at the bottom right it's cycling through the blocks I can change this block into. So I want it to be grass. So now, right click, I can change all these blocks into grass. It looks a little bit nicer than dirt, because of course grass will only... Didn't want to do that, did I? Problem is, if you let's have that back. I still need to get a shovel, as if. Come on, don't drown on telly. Grass only propagates when it's touching the grass, so I would have had to connect that up. Just a nice little trick there, I suppose. Trick's the right word. Put that on there, and the rest I'll just let that spread out naturally. So what I need to do with this is put flowers all the way around here, like so. Got us a nice pond full of flowers. Now I'm not sure this works with water underneath it, so I may mess this up. Let's see if it works. Throw a diamond in there. Yep, that don't work. So what I need to do is I need to make the bottom of this, oops, closed in like so. Break that guy. Come on, don't drown. Okay, so that's just a 2x2, 1 deep pool now. So this should work now. Let's try that again. Yay! There we go. So I've got a Twilight portal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some lily pads and just do a little path. Just a little curving path from there to there, I think. So let's jump in here. Should I take everything I've got with me? Screw it, let's do it. So the first thing I'm going to look for in here is, now arguably the hollow hills in here is as easy as getting ores as they are from the Nether, but a little bit more dangerous in here, I suppose. So it's a little bit more adventure-y doing it in the Twilight Forest. So what I'm going to do is look for a large hollow hill, and to do that I am going to get a magic map, which you may or may not have seen me done before. But to get a magic map we need a couple of things. We need a feather from a raven. So there's a blank magic map. Paper around a magic map focus. The magic map focus, we need a feather from a raven, a glowstone which we've got, and a torchberry. Now torchberries we're bugging out before. You'll find them pretty much anywhere underground, your torchberries. First things first. Look at that, I've got waypoints from the last time I had a world. That's weird. Get away, Zomble. Let's have a look at what waypoints I've got here. Should not have any waypoints. Look at all that. It's crazy. All this is from, I guess, my beginner's guide. I think. That's all I can imagine it's from. So they must be saved in some kind of permanent folder, I guess. So got rid of all them, and now I actually want to make a new one for the portal. So we'll stand in this corner here, and we'll call it portal. And I just want it visible in the Twilight Forest. So good, there we go. We have got a portal. So what I'm looking for is some torchberries, which, as like I say, you can find pretty much anywhere underground. We've got a castle up there, Lich Castle, which we may kill at some point. Now there's torchberries. Now if I look at them, see that? It's disappeared. That's because I've got the highlight tips on. Turn them off. And that shouldn't disappear now. Oh, just while I remind myself as well, I've got some more materials. Let's have another helmet, some iron boots. There we go. I'm going to have to make another chest plate as well, look. These hills can be very dangerous when we find a hill. Come here, you. So let's grab a torchberry. Beep. There we go, torchberry. And now we need to find a raven. Now, someone told me, thank you very much, whoever it was, that if you look for the pillars, like little, Thaumcraft tree. If you look for the little obsidian pillars, the ravens generally knock around near them. Let's get this skeleton spawn, spider spawner broken, and what we got? Fortune 2, that's nice. We'll take that. That's why I didn't have a shovel, by the way. My force smiths ran out while I was in the nether. Force smiths work on glowstone very nicely. Didn't actually try them on nether quartz, but they seem to work on everything vanilla, so I presume they work on nether quartz as well. That's worth knowing, because they mine at like diamond speed, or possibly enchanted diamond speed. So I'm going to have a run around. I'm going to look for a raven. As soon as we've got a raven, I'm going to head back to the overworld and make us a magic map, and then we can start exploring this place. And what I'm going to do is the live stream that I did yesterday from where you are, that I'm going to be doing directly after completing this episode. I'm going to go into a hollow hill, and well, I'm going to find a hollow hill first in the live stream. Another Lich Castle over there, that's 2. I'm going to find a hollow hill in the live stream and then get loads of lapis out of it. There's one of the obsidian pillars, see it there? Obsidian pillar with a lapis block on the top. So I think there should be ravens knocking around. There's a raven there, look, see him? These wells sometimes have a chest down at the bottom, by the way, if you see any. Hello raven, I need your feather, sorry. Ooh. Oh, get off. Get off. Bloody pesky mosquitoes. Take some killing, don't they? Come here. Another more. There we go. Raven's feathers, excellent. So we've got everything we need. What we have to do now is head back to the overworld. And while I'm here, I might as well nick this lapis block from up here. Cheers. There's 9 lapis towards my looting sword. Right, so head back to the overworld. So really, your first trip into the Twilight Forest. They killed me the first time I saw him, because I couldn't actually see him. I didn't know what was attacking me. I ran around in a panic and got killed. Damn things. Yeah, so your first trip into the Twilight Forest doesn't need to be a long trip. It can be just a nice little quick trip. More moss stone here, which is good for self-repair tools and stuff, of course. And these things, let's come into here, because as I've shown before, these sometimes have a little cave underneath, but don't like it this time. No. Okay. These sometimes have a little area underneath that has a chest. I just thought I'd have a quick check. But it does not. God, mosquitoes everywhere. Right, come on, jump through, fool. So there gives me hunger. I'll meet you back in the overworld. So here I am, back in the other world. I'm just going to stick that fortune tool book in there for later. And I need... right, it's made in the right chest plate as well. I need... paper. So, raven's feather, torch berries, and I forgot to get glowstone. Bit of glowstone. Get Sir's magic map focus, wonderful. Now we can surround that with that blank magic map. Also wonderful. And now what happens when we head into there, I'm just going to show you really quick if you've not seen it before. When we head into there this time, should load quicker, and it does, wonderful. Now if you look at the magic map, it'll start drawing what's around us, and anything of interest in range it'll show on the map. So we've got nothing of interest in range. Which way was that castle? Oh, there's lots of things interested in range. So 4 leech towers in range. That's obviously little faces, one that I'm kind of looking towards that way. So it must be over there then. Yep, you can just see it loading in. So there's 4 leech towers in range, 1 gas tower up to the north where my cursor is, and then we've got a small hill below. We've got 3 medium hills, 2 at the bottom, 1 to the right, and then 4 medium hills. So we've got no large hills in range. So in the live stream, I'm going to be first of all getting some boots of the traveller from Thaumcraft. So I'll be doing a bit of Thaumcraft, and then after that we'll be exploring this and opening all this map up. So one last thing to do before I wrap up, because the episode's probably getting quite long. So much for me trying to stick to 30-35 minutes. One last thing I want to do is get my enchanting going on my sword. I'm going to go to my toolbit station here. I'm going to get my sword. I'm going to put that lapis block on it. So we use one of the modifiers on lapis, and now it's a case of just grabbing. Don't know how much of this is going to fit on it, so in fact, let me get 2 stacks of that. Press C, keep forgetting. Get a load of lapis blocks, and we'll see how many lapis blocks we can fit on this. So that's putting fit at a time. Now if you shift click, it drops to your inventory. I find it a little bit quicker than I'm always picking it up. So we can bang as much. Now we've used one up for lapis. What I didn't want to do is I didn't want to go too far and end up with no modifier remaining. So I didn't want to start putting quartz on until I've got at least 1 lapis on there. So there we go. And can that fit any more on? 16 more. See, that's kind of why I'm used to the pocket crafting table, because I automatically use that part of my inventory for doing it. This should get us our last 16. There we go. Oh, it's got another modifier on it. I'm an idiot. I'm failing because I realised the episode's long. I'm trying to rush to finish it. So this gets another 64. Come on. Another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, of course, when I get, I've got 216, so 6.5 hearts. When I get another star, I can add another modifier to that, make it to 7.5 hearts, I believe. And see, I'm about to break my door down because I'm on hard mode. The bastard. Right, I'm going to leave it there. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me next time. I've added the Twitch IRC chat, by the way, just so I can talk in IRC on a thing there. Like that. So, yeah, there we go. Cheers. I'll see you next time. Bye.